What's going on, everyone? Vince the Longini here. I'm super excited to share with you this new product that's out. Actually, it's not new. It's actually from a company who's been around for a really long time, but it is relatively new to the DIY community. And this product claims that it can replace your traditional limestone applications. Say, for instance, if you're adding lime to the soil to raise your pH or something like that, or if you're maybe deficient in calcium on your soil test, this liquid product right here is going to replace that. It's going to work faster. Let me tell you more about it. So in my last video, we talked about overseeding and some of the things you might need to consider when doing an overseeding project. One of the things I failed to talk about was the opportunity you have to change the soil composition when you're doing your core aeration and overseeding. That's usually an opportunity to throw things down like lime, fill up those holes, incorporate that soil in that first, and really changing the soil matrix in that first 4 to 6 inches of soil when you're pulling out all these cores. And one of the reasons why we add limestone is to adjust pH, it's to raise the pH, but it's also an opportunity to fill the soil up with calcium, which is a micronutrient that the plants need to stay healthy. And that is where this product kind of replaces that whole process. This is a product from AgriGro called Super Cal. It is 10% calcium that is immediately available for plant uptake. It will break down the calcium and the lime deposits that are already in the soil, making them more readily available for the plants to take up. And it will have an impact on your pH, bringing it up a little bit. We're going to be applying this today. AgriGro did send this to me for free to share with you, and we're going to throw it down. All right, so we're about ready to spray here. I'm going to be using this right here. This is the Petra Tools 21-gallon boom sprayer. I've been using this for a couple weeks now, actually a couple months, trying to get used to it and prepare my thoughts and stuff for a full review. That will be coming soon. But back to the Super Cal here. Whenever applying these products, any products really, I mean, these are generally safe, but it's always a good idea to wear the appropriate PPE. So we're going to be wearing our gloves today. We've got our goggles. Just going to be mixing this in the tank here that's full of water. We've got our mixing paddle right here to make sure everything is nice and mixed up, emulsified, or whatever you want to call it. Just, completely mixed up in the water there. And we're just going to go through the entire lawn here, spraying this product here. Let's get right to it. All right, as we're mixing things up here, preparing to spray, just wanted to say a couple more things. First off being that you do not need a big boom sprayer like this. I'm just testing this out, getting ready for a review on this in a future video. But you can use your standard pump sprayer or backpack sprayer. You can use a hose end sprayer if you want to use a hose end sprayer, or you can even use an irrigation injector if you have one installed on your irrigation system. The typical application rates are about 6 ounces per 1,000 square feet of lawn every 30 to 45 days throughout the entire growing season, followed by watering. If you're using a single application, if you want to just do one application for the season, you can do it at a rate of 20 ounces per 1,000 square feet of lawn in the spring when the growth is starting to begin, when you're starting to get that vigorous growth. All right, now that we've sprayed everything, it is time to water. We're actually timing this with a rain event. We've got some storms rolling through here, so Mother Nature will take care of that for us here. But also wanted to add another benefit to this, especially as we start getting closer to the winter months, is that calcium helps reduce soil compaction and improve water penetration. And in doing that, it also helps strengthen the grass, making it more resistant to those freezing and thawing cycles as we start getting more into the colder months. So just thought I'd add that as an additional benefit to using a product like this. If you have any questions at all, please leave those down in the comments down below. I tried to give this information to you in as real time as possible. So we're going to be going into our overseeding project here shortly. This is just one of the first steps of doing that. So stay tuned, more to come on this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for joining.